This is the Cherry Pick channel. Python tutorial videos. Arithmetic operations in Python. Addition. You can add the numbers themselves directly. Are variables, but they must be pre-initialized. The result of the addition operation can be assigned to another variable. You can increase the A variable by the size of the B variable. In this case, you can use the full or abbreviated entry. The full record looks like this. Abbreviated so. This record is also called syntactic sugar. All of the above uses of the addition operation can be applied to all other mathematical operations. Subtraction. Multiplication. We use the asterisk sign to multiply numbers. If I multiply a fractional number by an integer, I get the float type. You expected 3.6, but Python has a different answer. This is due to the fact that all numbers in programming are represented in binary notation and therefore floating point numbers have limited accuracy. The result of division is always a real float number, even if the number is divisible without remainder. Let's say we divide 17 by 5. 5 fit in 17 3 full times. When getting the whole part from division, we need to use double division. This is like division, in which the fractional part is discarded without rounding. The result of this operation is an integer. But if we need to find out the remainder, we use the percent sign. Taking the remainder of the division is a very convenient operation. We can determine whether a number is even or not even. To do this, divide the number by 2 and look at the remainder of the division. If the remainder is 1, then the number is not even. And if the remainder is 0, then the number is even. Exponentiation is 2 asterisks. Consider the priority of operations. If you remember the school math program, you will first multiply 2 by 5 and then add 2 to 10. But what if we need to add first and then multiply? To specify the explicit priority of an operation, enclose it in parentheses. Exponentiation has a higher priority than multiplication or division. And addition and subtraction will be after multiplication and division. In our example, first 3 will be raised to the power of 2. This will be 9, then 9 times 2. This is 18. And plus 5, we get 23. But if you are in doubt or your formula is too long, then use brackets, then both you and those who will read your code will understand the sequence of your operations. The result of the comparison operation is the Boolean type true or false. Python has built-in functions. For example, int works as a function that discards the fractional part without rounding. Yes, it works as a division without remainder. The round function rounds a number according to the rules of mathematics. Look, charm tells me to pass a number in parentheses for the round function. Round rounds a decimal from 0 to 4 down and from 4 to 9 up. Round can also round to a fractional number. To do this, you need to specify the number of digits after the decimal point. Built-in function abs takes a number for the module. It removes the minus sign before the number. Write down the distance from the Earth to the Sun. To write very large or very small numbers, the so-called scientific notation is used. In this case, the number is represented as a decimal fraction, called a mantissa, multiplied by the power of 10. In the next video, I will tell you about the functions of the math library. This is the basic Python library. It's easy to connect and even easier to use. Thank you for watching my channel.